spiritual gangsters. What it do, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Monse and this is the Cosmic Creation Awen Barbar. And for those of you returning, y'all already know y'all real ones, okay? My real spiritual gangsters coming back. Your girl had to take a little break, okay? Because I feel like I was just like, work. Yeah, that was me. So I had to take a couple days, okay, to get my mind right. Hopefully the energies shifted a little bit, okay, because we were getting a lot of motherfuckers going to jail, okay, bitches hating. You know, we got love in the earth. So let's see. I'm going to pull from the Ocean of Wisdom Oracle card. This one. Okay. So yeah, let's pull from there, see what we got going on. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Okay. Feeling blessed and highly favored. Kevin be saying, right? Intuitive Kev. Okay, I hope you guys are having a good, lovely Saturday. Today is Saturday. Ooh, we got Sea Urchin. It says, discover beauty in life's prickly moments and trust that every experience holds a lesson. I feel like the last time I used this deck, this card came out again, like as well. So here it is again. Okay. Maybe some of you are going through a prickly moment, okay? And, you know, this too shall pass, okay? Find the lesson in that moment, okay? If you are going through a prickly moment at this moment, find the lesson in it. What does Spirit want you to learn in that lesson, okay? I'm hearing, figure it out. Do something about it. Don't just sit there and wait. Like, move. Okay, so if you are finding yourself in a prickly moment, what are you doing to not be in a prickly moment? Or why did you end up in a prickly moment to begin with? Okay, so that's another situation. High ties. Embrace transformation and harness the energy of change to fuel your growth. So maybe that's what it is, right? Maybe the prickly moment is that you're going through a transformation, okay? And things are like not crumbling down or crashing down in that sense, right? Like this is giving like a tower moment. Maybe somebody's having a tower, but it's a good tower and you're taking it as a bad tower, and it's not a bad tower. It's required for this change is required for your growth. That's what it's giving me. Okay, so if you're like, oh my god, I thought things were supposed to be like easier now, like why is this shit hitting me like this, like fuck, I thought it was out of it, right? And maybe instead of thinking like that, you should be like, okay, so why am I here? What's the lesson? Or where did I fuck up that I'm here now again? Or maybe you didn't do anything. Maybe you're just required just to chill. Let it happen. Okay? We have Coral Castle. Hold on. I got Coral Castle. Live with intention and purpose. Aligning your actions with your deepest values and desires. This is a very freaking beautiful card. Tell me why that looked like where Ariel lives. Oh my god. Live with intention and purpose. Align your actions with your deepest values and desire. So, okay, 2 more came out, so we're gonna leave it there. So maybe what you're doing is not what you're supposed to be doing. It doesn't fit with your with your values or with your purpose, right? What purpose God has for you, whatever it is that you're doing is not aligning with that. So, okay, for example, right, if you have a job and you're like, yeah, well, it's a little piece of shit job, but I mean, it gets me from A to B. It helps me to keep my head above water, right? But then out of nowhere, you got fired. And you're like, fuck. Like, that's the only income I had. How the hell am I supposed to pay this? And I have this, and I have kids to feed, and I have bills to pay, and I got to do this, and I got to do that, right? Okay, move. Because that was a little piece of shit job that you didn't want to do to begin with. What do you really want to do? What is your soul calling you to do? I just heard hairdresser. 555 on the time, period. That is confirmation. I just heard hairdresser. So your dream, right? What speaks to your soul, what speaks to your spirit is making women pretty, making guys look fresh as fuck with their little cuts, braids, whatever it is you do, extensions, right? Like, you're like, hell yeah, I love all that shit. Do it. That is the reason why you got fired. Because that is God trying to tell you, like, bro, you don't need that job. You already got this. Okay, me estás moviendo el teléfono. You already got the skills and the talent enough to start a little tiny little business. Oh, hair? Cool. Post some shit on TikTok. Do your daughter's hair. Do your niece's hair. Hell, call your neighbor and ask her if you can do her hair. And if she's down to fucking take a quick little 15-second video on TikTok and post that shit. Every single time you do somebody's hair, post it. Do something with it. What are you doing? Right? Live with intention. That would be living with intention, right? Because your intention is to create something based off of something you love, right? So these high tides and these prickly moments are happening because you're thinking, holy crap, I lost that piece of shit job and now how I'm gonna pay this and that. Oh, hey, I know. Let me start my own little business of hairdos and hair don'ts. And that's going to be my business. That I'm hearing lucrative. So that's where it's all going to come together. And you're going to, before you know it, you have gained followers. I heard clientele. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But like, customers. Confirmation. Confirmation, right? And slowly but surely, oh yeah, oh, who did your hair, girl? Oh, well, I have somebody, she's like pretty cool. She does braids and I love to get my hair braided all the time, but she does them so good. Oh, give me her number. Oh, this is her TikTok. And boom, boom, that's how it goes. And that's how it goes. And that's how it goes. And next thing you know, before you know it, your business is booming and you're living with intention, right? Why? Because you're living in your purpose. Maybe your purpose is to make women feel beautiful, right? Maybe that's your intention, to make women feel beautiful, secure about themselves, right? Maybe women are insecure. There's some women that are insecure of the way they look and this like that. And you're like, no, you should never feel insecure about the way you look. You are beautiful. And I'm going to make you even more beautiful. More radiant, I just heard. Okay, so maybe that's your purpose. To lift up. To lift up. Okay? So it's impossible to lift somebody else's spirits up when your spirits are down. Okay? So look at this prickly moments, right? I'm hearing through a different lens. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So you can be like, God, you know my struggles right now. Why would you take that one job away from me that pays me $200 a month $200 every 2 weeks. Yes, I know it's nothing because I can't do shit with $200, but it's something because I don't have anything right now, Spirit. And Spirit's like, because you're focusing all your time and all your energy on something where your heart is not in it. Your heart is not at that job. Your heart is to be a hairdresser, is to be a writer, an author, a singer, a dancer. Something. Just not what you're doing. Okay? We got Koi Fish Realm. It says, release the need to control and instead surrender to the divine flow of life. Trusting that all that is unfolding, trusting that all is unfolding exactly how it should. So trust what's happening. If you came through, okay, if you're like, all right, so for like the past month, you know, things have been going great. And then, bang, 11:11 on the time. And then, bang, you get hit and you got fired. And you're like, no, what? I thought being on this path meant that nothing was gonna, this type of shit wasn't gonna happen, blah, 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 la, la, la. Trust it. Trust it. Again, it's happening for you. It's not happening to you. Okay? This is the koi fish. Very beautiful. And then we have the jellyfish. It says embrace, embrace adaptability and go with the flow, allowing life's currents to guide you effortlessly. There's a lot about you needing to like just be still and letting shit happen naturally. Okay? There's a lot about that. Like a lot of, I mean, the very first one was the sea urchin. Discover beauty in life's prickly moments. Okay? So, yes, I'm not saying it's easy to freaking, you know, because we live in the real world, right? So it's kind of hard to just be like, okay, well, I can't just say, fuck my rent, right? I can't just say, oh, I'm not going to fucking fill up my gas tank. Or I'm not going to say, just fuck my water bill. You know, I get it. I get it. But you're being asked to trust. So go towards what you really want to do. Turn your energy into that. If you're like, okay, well, now I lost my job and I don't know what to do. Well, since I have free time, let me hit up my sister and ask her for her to come over and bring my 2 nieces so I can do their hair and their makeup. Since I have a little bit of free time. Oh, I'm gonna braid my son's hair later on tonight too. I'm gonna cut his hair as well too. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And without even knowing it, you have already stepped into your purpose. What you really want to do. What really speaks to your soul. So this is what I'm saying. The koi fish, the very first sentence says, release the need to control. So you don't need to control what's about to happen. What you need to do is focus on your purpose, on what really speaks to your heart. Okay? So let's see here what we got going on. Okay. Just want to double check, make sure none of them are like in reverse before we get started, y'all. I hope you guys are having a lovely Saturday. I don't know if I already said that. If I did, I guess I said it again. Yeah, this is very beautiful though. You know, because sometimes we think that because what we really want to do is not giving us money, right? Because a lot of us right now are struggling financially. Okay, I know I ain't the only one. Is not that we're struggling financially. It almost seems like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go waste time on a dream that's not giving me what I need right now. No, I need to go out and get a real job and make some real money so I can support my family. 444 on the time. Okay, so you need to break your time right, or you need to, how do I say it? Okay, I have a job, like an actual fucking job, right? And if I have to be at my job at 1 in the afternoon, right? In the morning, when I go and take my kids, by 8 o'clock, all 3 of my kids are in school. I'll come right home and make a video for y'all. And then after I make a video for y'all, I'll make a second video for my other channel. So I'll have 2 videos made before I even leave to work. So that's why sometimes I'm making videos at like 9 in the morning, 8:30 in the morning. So I can make sure I have enough time to make a video for you guys and a video for my other channel. I do have another Spanish channel. It's called Time for Tea 144. If you guys are interested. But it's a Spanish channel. Yeah. And so when I'm done with the second video, I'll just be like, cool. Put my phone in the charger and get ready for work. And then leave. Okay? Sometimes I'll even make a second video at night when I come home from work. So you see what I'm saying? Like, it's the intention. That's living with intention. Because the more and more I give all my energy and everything to my channels, right? The more my channel's gonna flourish. And eventually, I'm not gonna need that job, right? Because my channel is gonna start giving me back what I'm giving it to it now. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Okay? And it's gonna give it to me in many different ways. Mateo, stop. It can give it to me in money. It can give it to me in recognition. It could give it to me with more followers, with more views, right? With promotions, I'm hearing endorsements, like things like that. Whatever it is that you choose to do, right? Whatever your calling is, whatever your little heart desires. So that's living with purpose. That's living with intention. Okay, because in my mind, I'm like, yes, I'm going to work because I do need to pay this, that, and the other, right? But at the end of the day, where my heart is at is what I do here. That's why sometimes I'll be making videos at like midnight or at 1 in the morning. I'll be making videos. Okay? Embrace adaptability, says the jellyfish. Go with the flow. Let life currents guide you effortlessly. So that's why you're being told to let go of control, because you're gonna be pushed by the divine. The divine is just gonna grab you by the hand and just guide you where you need to be. But see, this is the thing. Spirit's gonna guide you to the door, but it's up to you to put the key in, unlock that shit, and walk in. Okay? So here we go. Why we got the sea urchin? Sea urchin spirit. Sea urchin. The King of Pentacles and the moon. Dang. The moon. Y'all, I told y'all, right, that I was checking to see if the cards were in reverse. The moon was in reverse. And here it is again. The King of Pentacles and the moon. Sea urchin, what we got? Sea urchin. You know what I'm getting? We're clarifying sea urchin, right? Discover beauty in life's prickly moments and trust that every experience holds a lesson. With the King of Pentacles and the moon, maybe that, again, like I said, you're being asked to let go of control. Let spirit move you. Let the, you know what I'm hearing? Like let the wind take you wherever it's going to take you. Stop trying to control the narrative. Stop trying to control what's going to happen. Okay? Because I feel like what you don't know is about to happen is that you're about to be rich, bitch. The King of Pentacles and the moon, yeah, you don't know. You're thinking like, oh my God, what the fuck? I had that piece of shit job and now I have nothing, right? Maybe because, again, God wants you to live with intention. And that is going to bear fruit. Or maybe this could just be what you're gonna be blessed with, right? Because maybe you're like, okay, well, yeah, I want to do hair, right? But I don't have the tools. And if I don't have the tools, I can't do hair, right? And how the fuck am I gonna get the tools if I have no money because I don't have a job? I can hear him, you know? And you're like, how am I supposed to do this if I don't have that? And I need that to be able to do this, right? So don't think like that. Don't think like that. Start small. You guys, I'm filming in my room. Y'all see my TV over there. Y'all see my bed here. Like, I'm not filming in a silent office with like a, you know, a high quality camera, ring lights everywhere, and this beautiful decorations. Will I get there? Fuck yeah. I know eventually I will be at a level that I need to be as far as like professionally speaking when it comes to my videos, right? Eventually I'll be able to add this, that, and the other. But in the meantime, I'm still doing them. Hell, I show up on here with you guys in my PJs. Okay? Because I feel like showing up here with my face beat, my hair done, and a cute little outfit, it doesn't mean anything. Yes, I do show up presentable to you guys and everything, right? But I want to show who the fuck I really am. And most of the time, your girl just wants to be in her comfortable PJs, no makeup, her hair in a bun, like it's nothing. Okay? So that's probably what you're being asked to do. So it doesn't matter if you don't have all the freaking tools you need to do that hair. Okay? Work with what you got. Work with what you got. Start making it happen. And that's that. Because eventually you are going to get to where you need to get to. Okay? To really pop off. Sea urchin? I just heard around the corner. I don't know. It's around the corner. It's around the corner. And I just got fucking goosebumps, y'all. It's around the corner. What's around the corner? The King of Swords. An idea. A strategy. A strategic idea, I heard. The Five of Swords. And the Devil on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is him fucking with you. Don't allow that to happen. Okay? This is given like... Yeah, look, he's on the bottom of the deck. Okay? This is like him trying to creep in like, oh yeah, where's your guard now, right? If he loved you, you wouldn't be going through this. Where is he at? Like, you know, for you to kind of like psych yourself out and go and like do something because you're worried about what's going to happen, right? I'm also getting, though, like, with this King of Swords and this Five of Swords, I'm also getting, like, there could have been somebody that was trying to make your life prickly as fuck. Okay? High ties. Why do we have high ties? Or I'm also getting... with this King of Pentacles and then the Moon, the King of Swords, and then the Five of Swords, like, once you're up on your money, this King of Swords is gonna want to come in, but they're gonna want to come in on some deceitful ass shit, on some cold ass shit, right? Just to maybe take your pentacles, okay? A way to take your pentacles. High tide. Why do we have high tide? Or you're also being told not to tell nobody about your pentacles. Okay? If you end up in this King of Pentacles position, of course, I'm not saying you can't go out and be like, girl, how can I not tell anybody? Like, I don't even have, like, my shoes are starting to have holes in them. I'm not saying you can't go out and buy a pair of shoes, right? But you're not going to be like, oh my God, I'm disgustingly rich, y'all. I got a bajillion dollars in my bank account right now. Spirit just blessed me with a gajillion dollars, right? No. I just got a fucking fly in here. It's that damn King of Swords. I'm telling you. The fly represents karmic energy, okay? So yeah, let's not do that, okay? Keep it very minimal. If you need to buy your kids clothes and everything, right? Nobody's gonna be like, oh yeah, this person's disgustingly rich because she bought her daughter a cute little dress with some little, you know, flats. Nobody's gonna think that, right? But if you bought a fucking, like, 5 Mercedes, 3 houses, and, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are gonna be like, what the fuck? Where the hell did this motherfucker get all this money from? You know what I'm saying? People are gonna know that this money now is yours. And I feel like that's what this King of Swords is waiting for. They're waiting to see when this money hits you. And so you're being told to be very quiet about it. Okay? To keep this person in the dark. Actually, keep everybody and their mama in the dark about you getting this money. Okay? High tide. How are you going to get this money? I don't know. But you getting some kind of money. High tide, Spirit. 5 of Wands. You see what I'm saying? That could be the high tide. People fighting and shit. People wanting to start some mess with you. Or maybe you had problems at work. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the fucking truth. Ace of Swords. Maybe you had people at work, like, that would always try to start some shit with you. And you just sit there and took it, right? Because you're like, fuck. I'm so sick of this motherfucker attacking me or bullying me and this and that and the other. But I take it because I need the job, right? High tide. I'm hearing some people are going to want to fight with you because they feel like they're deserving of this money, not you. And this really has them in their head. Okay? I'm hearing this has them worried. So maybe you're not even the one going through these prickly moments or these high tides. It's these motherfuckers. Because now I'm getting something different. The energy is shifting, y'all. Because maybe some of you are living in your purpose. Maybe some of you are doing whatever it is that your little heart desires, right? Maybe you are doing hair. And you're like, girl, that ain't for me. I'm doing my hair. You know what I'm saying? I do hair every 2 weeks. I have clients that come in, this, that, and the other. So then there's people that have an issue with you being adaptable. Did I not? Yeah, embrace adaptability and go with the flow. Yeah, motherfuckers is pressed that's what you're doing. Motherfuckers are pressed that you released control and you just decided for the divine to, what the hell? What is this? Are just going with the flow. But we have the Tower and the 2 of Cups. Embrace. But I don't understand this. The two of Cups and the Tower. change to fuel your growth. Maybe this is somebody else. I said it, right? Maybe you're not the one going through like prickly moments or high tides. Maybe it's other people. Maybe there is somebody that has been fighting some type of truth that they want to tell you. Okay? Maybe they've been fighting back and forth with themselves on like, this is giving like, should I tell them? Should I not? Should I tell them? Should I not? Right, they go back and forth.
Did I just leave you? No. Okay, let's just go out.
Right, this is that. Like, they go back and forth. They're like, should I tell them? Should I not? Should I tell them? Should I not? They like go over it and over it and over it in their mind. And the thing is that what they go over is this. But that's the tower, though. That's the tower. The tower is that they've been battling over and over, right, in their head about coming and offering this Two of Cups or speaking up something about this Two of Cups, and that's the tower. Bro, we got the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Bro, this person just don't let it go. Like, we've been picking up on this person for a minute, yo. Like, this motherfucker really stuck in their fucking head and they just don't let shit go. Coral Castle Spirit, the High Priestess, you know who it is? You know who it is? Live with intention and purpose, aligning your actions with your deepest values and desires. The High Priestess, very that. So, like I said, for some of you, like I said, you can be like, girl, I'm living in my purpose. I'm doing what I gotta do. So, Coral Castle. The Two of Pentacles. I'm hearing things are going to start balancing out. The Four of Pentacles. The Death. Coral Castle, what is this? One more, Spirit. I got the Four of Cups. I'm not understanding these cards right now. I'm really not. What is this? Coral Castle, what's this, Spirit? I'm really confused on the cards that are coming out for the live with intention and purpose. Align your actions with your deepest values and desires. Eight of Cups. What the hell? Ew. Hold on. Maybe this person is being asked to balance something out. Maybe like a thought. Because with the Four of Cups, with the Four of Pentacles, 44 could be significant. Okay, you could be seeing that angel number a lot. But with the Four of Pentacles and Four of Cups, like this person doesn't want to let you go, but doesn't want to get rejected. So they're being asked to, like, again, the Eight of Cups, they're being asked to, like, balance something out, to get out of that mind state that you're going to reject them. This is giving, like, take a fucking leap of faith or just let this person be. Something like that. Koi fish, what's this? Because I'm even... The Ace of Cups. This is what I said. It's like this person knows that they don't want to let you go, but they don't fucking want to be rejected. But they know that they need to balance something else. And I feel like they know that you know. You know what's up. You know what's up. You already know what's up. Oh my God. Spirit says that that's what scares them. That you know. That you be knowing shit. Okay. But yeah, they're being asked to like maybe walk away, right? But walk away from that type of mindset. Like stop thinking like that. No. No. Okay. ¿Te dormiste? Sí, ¿verdad? Okay. Ay, acuéstate. I'm sorry, guys. My daughter fell asleep on the couch. She's coming to fall back and sleep on the bed. Acuéstate ahí, pupis. It's okay. Cuidado, cuidado, cuidado. Poquito. Ahí, ahí. Yeah, so they're being told to like they need to balance this out. They need to come and tell you. Koi fish. This is hella funny, y'all. Koi fish, release the need to control and instead surrender to the divine flow of life. Bro, that's this person. That is this person. Because they are, yeah, they don't want to let go of you, right? But yet they don't want to get rejected. So they're not doing anything about it, right? So they're being told, like, bro, you need to balance shit out and go over and tell this person. And with the koi fish, like, they're being told to, this is what they're being told to let go. They're being told to let go, to walk away from control and instead surrender and let the winds of the divine flow wherever they need to go. Oh my God. Koi fish, very interesting. Shut the fuck, bro. The star? The star. We starting to itch, y'all. Koi fish. Koi fish. This is giving like, bro, let go of control. Like they're a star. What are you tripping off of? They're a star. You can't go wrong with the star. I'm hearing starfish. I don't know if somebody can relate to a starfish. Later. Bro. Again, let go of control, guy. 10 of Pentacles. Let go of fucking control. With the 4 of Wands on the... Yeah. This person... Okay. This person needs to... Yeah. Because I'm going back now to the King of Swords. This could be somebody that's like, I'm hearing calculated. I just saw the 4 of Wands again. Somebody that's very calculated, that does things a certain way, right? And the 10 of Swords. I was going to say that. Maybe this person is going back and forth with this situation because they don't want this again. They don't want this kind of shit again. They're like, I'm cool. I'm cool. Right? So they're trying to like control every step of the way. And Spirit's like, you can't do that. I already showed you that they're a high priestess or a high priest, right? I already showed you that they're a star. I already showed you the 10 of Pentacles. I already showed you the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the 2 of Cups. And I already told you what to do. Go and tell them. Go and talk to them. They're going to understand. Right? They're going to understand where you're coming from. I'm hearing they're going to understand your past. What this feels like. They're going to understand it. Why? Bitch, because you've been there. Hell, some of you are barely getting out of that. Right? Out of that energy. I can't make this shit up. The strength. Yeah. Some of you are barely getting out of it, or some of you have acquired even more strength from removing yourselves from the Ten of Swords energy, right? And Spirit's like they're not this is not their energy. That's not what you're going to be dealing with. Koi fish. Seven of Cups. Maybe this person thinks that you're going to play them. That you have hella options. That you just go, I'm here and leave them in the dust. Maybe that's what they dealt with, right? Five of Swords again. Maybe that's what they dealt with like people doing trickery, illusions, and things like that. But maybe this person's like, nah. Like, we saw that for Cups, right? This person's like, nah, what they want with me. Right? Maybe this person doesn't feel good enough, right? And this person's like, what they want with me? Like, why would she like me? Why would he like me? And Spirit's like, why wouldn't they? You have this. This is somebody that can have like low-key, low self-esteem and act like they got it all together. Okay? I don't know if that was in reverse or not, because it fell and then it flipped over. It was the Death card, but in reverse. Yeah, okay, the Four of Pentacles, right? Like I said, this person doesn't want to let you go, but then yet they don't want to feel rejected by you neither. Okay, they could be low-key, like I said, insecure. And with the Death in reverse, like they don't want this to end. They don't want this to be done. But then again, they go back and they're like all up in their head about this shit. They're like, nah, but last time, you know? And they go back and forth all the fucking time, bro. This is somebody that like wakes up and says, should I do it? No, I'm not gonna do it. Takes a shower, has breakfast, has a cup of coffee, right? And then it's lunch and they're like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And then after lunch they're like, nah, I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, espérate. We got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. This is okay, you know what I'm getting? Like, I don't know why I'm getting this analogy, the Five of Pentacles. You see, this is somebody that feels like they ain't got it, that they're not up to your level. Like, for whatever reason, this person puts you in like such a high ass pedestal for whatever reason. Maybe you come off that way, right? Like you're I heard like high and mighty or like big bitch, right? Maybe you're somebody that likes to dress amazing and you're somebody that takes care of yourself, a lot of self-care, and you're smart. Because I heard the word intelligent. Like maybe you're very smart, you're very wise. Okay, I'm hearing genius now. And maybe you, not on purpose, right? But because you're that smart, that intelligent, you're very wise, this person feels tiny. And they don't feel, it's not like they're like, oh, fuck the collective, because, right, they're not, how do I explain it? Like, your light doesn't bother them, but they're in their head about what your light does to them. Like, it makes them think, it makes them want to do better. I don't know how to explain this. It's almost like they don't want to let you go. They don't want this to be done, right? But they, at the same time, they don't feel good enough for you. Because they themselves have put you at such a high level that they're like, I can never reach that level. I can never be up there with her, with him. I can never be there. When they absolutely fucking can. All they need to do, wow, 44. You could definitely be seeing that angel number, dude. Definitely Google, see what comes up, okay? But, yeah, this person has put you on such a high pedestal that they're like, I could never be up there. When you for sure can. Cuéstate, mami. Jellyfish, embrace adaptability, go with the flow, allow life's currents to guide you effortlessly. Yeah. The Chariot, bro, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this person is allowing the adaptability. They're going with the flow. They're alive. This is like, all right, spirit. Fuck it. I give up. I give up. Whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be. Whatever you say is gonna happen, is gonna happen. And it is what it is. The Knight of Swords and the Chariot, bro. This is fucking fast fucking communication. Huh? 7 to 8 days. A week. Okay? 7 to 8 days. Now I'm literally seeing the number 78. So yes, 7 to 8 days. Seven and 6 is also significant. So, okay. Between 6 to 8 days. Okay? I don't know. Because then I saw the number 76. And I saw the number 78. So that gives me 6 to 8 days. What is it? Okay. Because this is super fucking fast communication, bro. Like, the Knight of Swords is rolling in fast as fuck. With the Chariot, it's like, you know, this is, you know the analogy I'm getting?
Can I have some little mini pizzas? Do we have to have them?
Yeah, I'll make some right now. Ya voy a terminar.
I thought we still had some.
No, not made. They're in the freezer. I'll put them in the oven right now, in the air fryer.
You said you only gave us 3.
I did. I gave you 4. Okay, bye. Very significant. 4, 3, 4. 43. You could be 43. This person can be 43. The 6 of Swords flipped over, but I didn't. I don't know why I'm getting distracted. Yeah, but this is okay. The analogy I was getting was like from Fast and the Furious. You know how when they're driving, right, and they're driving hella fast, and then they hit that little NOS button, and then they go from fast to fucking super fucking fast, bitch. That's literally this communication. Jellyfish, embrace adaptability and go with the flow. Why we got that, spirit? Because Lord, my goodness. Okay. Cierra la puerta. Jellyfish. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. Something is... Hold on. I feel like something is... It's flipped over. No? Could have sworn I saw one flipped over. Jellyfish spirit, why we got the jellyfish? The Ace of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles came out. But I don't like how these cards are falling right now. The jellyfish spirit. I'm gonna get one more. Jellyfish spirit. Wow. Did you see how they all flew out though? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. See? The Magician. So after the Hangman, we had the Six of Cups. And we have the Magician and the Judgment. This person could be discovering that they have some type of gifts. Okay, they could be discovering that they have some type of gifts here. What's this Judgment card though? This is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the cards, like, didn't make any sense. And then, like, not until afterwards, I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, see what I'm saying? Maybe this person was being too judgmental. Alright? It says, embrace adaptability and go with the flow. Allow life's currents to guide you effortlessly. So maybe if you were going through prickly moments, right, this person was like, what are you going to do about it? And you're like, nothing. This person's like, what the hell you mean you're not going to do anything? No. I adapt very well to these type of situations. I'm not going to lose my shit over it. Why not? I would be. Yeah, well, I have God. You know what I'm saying? God controls my steps. God controls my path. There's nobody in the world that is going to do me right the way God does. Right? Nobody is gonna do things with like the utmost purest intentions the way God does. And this is why I said God is very intentional. That's why I said God is very intentional. Okay? And so this is what I feel like. Maybe this person could have judged you. Maybe because you're this magician. Maybe that's another thing that they want to tell you, right? Maybe they were like, well, for example, let's say if you're a reader and they know. And they're like, oh, well, I didn't know if what you were doing was of the light and I was kind of scared. But now I know that you are of the light. And I'm not worried about it anymore. I'm not this anymore. I'm not that anymore. No. I just immediately heard no. I was gonna take the final messages from the extra deck, from the Kipperish. I need to buy a new one, cause I done went through these cards. They're bended it. They're all bended. Okay. What do we got here, Spirit? Working. Ooh, family flipped over. We did see that 10 of Cups, okay? Bro, courthouse, nice guy, and actual money. Faith. That's why I said that King of Pentacles and that Moon, that's you. Earth Angel. That's you. You don't know that you're quickly about to be in this King of Pentacles status type of situation, right? And you're going through some prickly moments right now, but it's good. You're going to be all right. I just don't know this courthouse, though. What's this? Little Spirit, what's this? Or maybe this is like the lineup, right, of like the blessings, right? You could be receiving some type of money that requires ancestors came out. And they flew out. And they flew out on top of court. So if you have any type of court situations that are happening, right, your ancestors are with you. Know that whatever situation is happening in the court, nothing's going to go against you. Everything's going to go for you. Okay? Karma. See, I don't know about this nice guy. What's this nice guy? Who's this nice guy? I don't be knowing about this damn nice guy. He be playing with me. Moving on. It came out anyways. Moving on. What's this? Opposition in reverse. It fell on top of nice guy and actual money. No! Hold on, guys. The opposition card fell on top of nice guy, bro. With actual money. I don't... Anthony! I don't know about
How's
this.
it going in here?
Sorry, guys. My dog came in. Hold on. Yeah. Sorry. Oh my God. Who's this nice guy, Spirit? Maybe this nice guy was a fucking op. I just saw legal issues. Right? Maybe this nice guy was an op. What's that ex that I was saying, right? That King of Swords. Ascending. Trusted and rich girl. Who's this nice guy? Family. It came out anyways. So there's a lot of things like, you moved on from a situation. You moved away from a situation. This could have been a family situation, okay, that you moved away from. Or this nice guy is somebody that you had a family with that was your fucking op. Right? Like I was saying in the beginning, that if you get this King of Pentacles energy, right, not to tell nobody, because there could be people coming back because you get this money, okay? And this motherfucker gonna try to come in on some, I'm a nice guy, yeah, but you see through them bitches, right? So let me see something. We're gonna clarify just a couple, and then we gonna call it, y'all, okay? Let's just do a little shuffle real quick. Ooh, Eight of Swords and Energy Vampire, bitch. Oof. I just heard coming in hot. So yeah, this nice guy more than likely is a fucking energy vampire from your past that is coming in hot because you're getting this money and their bitch ass is going to jail. I'm telling you, I be trying to let the energy. I just saw the 10 of Cups and what is it? And the 3 of Wands. I be letting the energies like switch and whatnot, shift and whatnot, and it don't be happening. The Most High, yeah, God is all over this. You didn't have to do nothing, okay? If this was your prickly moment, Spirit got it on lock. Your ancestors got it on lock. This is why you're being told to chill and go and live in your purpose. Go and live in what makes you happy. You worry about that. They got this. This hot ass mess down here, they got it. Spirit, who's this nice guy? Who is this nice guy? Because we know is a fucking op who doesn't want to be an op anymore, right? After kicking your ass, yeah, 5 of Swords. Yeah, and didn't I say, look it, the King of Swords came out with the 5 of Swords. And here it is again. This is a motherfucker that did it, right? They were your op. They were your op, right? And they were fucking beating you until they couldn't no more. And now the op is in reverse. They don't want to be your op anymore. Oh, why? Because you're having money, right? Because you got... Yeah, shh. Because they were trying to win at all costs. Meaning they didn't want you to get this money, because then that meant that karma was going to come fucking knocking on the door. And this bitch was going to go to jail. Who's this nice guy, Spirit? Wow. The 9 of Wands. Injustice. Yeah, they're getting that ass tapped already. They're getting that ass tapped already. So your ancestors could be on this motherfucker's helmet. They're on his ass. What's this courthouse? See, that's why I don't be trusting the karmic connection. Courthouse. You could be going through like a divorce, or like battling for the kids, or maybe you're going through some type of legal issues with your past person. Okay, but I mean, again, remember, karmic connection doesn't have to be an ex. It could be your mama, right? It can be your sister. It can be your brother. Shh. Yeah, false person. I don't want to be your op anymore. I love you, but they're still on fucking fake shit energy. They're still like this. It's because they're getting that ass tapped. And I feel like that's what your ancestors are doing at this very moment. They're tapping that ass. Spirit's going to come in. When it's time for this court shit to go down, Spirit's going to come in and handle all of it. Because we do got trusted here. Okay? Spirit's going to come in and take care of it. Courthouse. Why we got this courthouse? One more for courthouse, please. Okay. I just heard I said it all. Actual money. What's this actual money? The 8 of Wands. You're about to find out. You about to find out. You know what? If you're not in any court type of situation with nobody, alright, I feel like you're about to find out about some court situation that a karmic connection, whoever the fuck this person is to you, right, was in. And they were having some type of legal issues that you knew nothing about. And they were getting, again, that ass tapped. And my bad, I had to clear some storage on the fucking phone. Yeah, so this person could have been going through some legal issues in the background that you knew nothing about. And whatever that shit was, it's been settled. And you're about to find out about it. You're about to find out about these people. I honestly feel like these are different energies. The nice guy is one energy. The 5 of Swords is one energy. Karmic connection is one energy. And that fake person is another one. That's 4 different energies here. And they were all involved on being your op. We got family here. So it could be your family and some other motherfuckers. I don't know. But you about to find out about some sneaky ass shit that they did behind your back, and you're just gonna be like, what the fuck? Actual money, Spirit? What's this actual money? Yeah, I'm hearing news is coming in fast. The 2 hold on, this actual money, yeah, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. It's money. It's about money that they did not want to give up, and they're being forced to fucking let go. They wanted to hang on to it, and they're not. They're being forced to fucking release it. Social media? They could be keeping tabs on you, or you could be on social media. I don't know. Or this is going to be on news or something. This is going to be on the news. Or you're going to find out about this through social media. I don't know. Okay, I'm getting, you could find out about this through social media, and then you reach out, and then that's how you get the information, okay? Something like that is significant. Actual money. What's this family? What's this family? Damn. We have 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, Upstairs, Ace of Wands. They try to steal your creativity. They try to steal your ideas. They try to, okay, well then maybe that's why the social media is here, right? Maybe, my bad, y'all, I had to clear the phone again. But yeah, maybe they try to steal your ideas. Maybe they see you on social media, right? And they're mad because you're about to get all this. Okay, that was clarifying family. I put the other ones back. We have the star on the bottom. Ooh, what fell out? Trash box. Yeah, this is what you're dealing with. Trash box ass family, because you're the fucking star. Family, can I get one more, please, for family? Secrets. You're about to find out all these fucking secrets from your fucking family, bro. That's what the fuck. And it's because you kept the faith. You did the job. I'm sorry, you did the job. You did the work. You moved on. You discovered who you were. You're living in your truth. You're walking in your purpose. You know who you are. And that's why now you are perfectly aligned to find out this truth. Okay, because you moved on from these bitches. Okay, so you're about to find out some fucking family secrets, bro. Trusted. What we got, trusted, spirit? The devil. Trusted. Or maybe that had fallen out and I didn't see it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hey! Bro. No, that one was already there. What's this? Trusted. You know what came out? The Six of Cups. Divine Partner. Two of Wands. The World. And the Page of Cups for trusted. I told you this person, right, is making, like, this person's coming to tell you that they love you. Trusted. Too many fell out, though, so we're going to go again. Trusted. The Most High. Trusted. Trusted, spirit. What the hell? The same cards again. The same cards again. Look, these two came out again. The World and the Page of Cups. These two came out together with the Sun and the Ten of Swords in reverse. This person's gonna trust. That's this person. I'm gonna put them back though. Too many came out. Trusted, spirit, please. Can I get a clear answer, please, on this trusted card? The Two of Pentacles. Again, balancing out. This person's balancing. Okay, they're balancing out their emotions. That's what they're doing. They're balancing out the emotions. Legal issues. Try to flip over. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to balance it out. They want to equal give and take. They want to give to you. Is what I'm getting. Energy Vampire. What? Because that one really flipped. What is that? The Queen of Swords. Yeah, bye. Alright, anything else? Because, I mean, I know why you gonna be a rich girl. We got Rich Girl in the Veil. Yeah, you see right through. You see what's up. Okay, final messages here, Spirit. The Wheel of Fortune. But it flipped over. Final messages here, Spirit, please. I think that's all, y'all. Okay. The Tower. The Tower. And it was actually going in reverse, and it fell on top of this energy vampire. This motherfucker's trying to avoid a tower. That's why they want to come towards you, but this is what you got for them. Because you know damn well this bitch is only after your money. Okay? You're the Star. It was on the bottom of the deck, and here it is. Woof. Okay. Ascension and the High Priest. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Empress. Sorry. Maybe you're a High Priestess too. That came out as well, right? Yeah. And the Star came out too. The High Priestess, the Star, the Empress, Ascending. Like, you know when to turn it on and when to turn it off. Is what I'm getting. You know when to be in the Queen of Swords. You know when to be in this Empress energy. Right? You know when it's time to check a bitch. And you know when it's time to love on somebody. You know how to manage these very well. This is why the Two of Pentacles keeps coming out. Because I feel like you're perfectly balanced in those two. Like, you know, when not to be fucked with. And, like, this is giving, like, just because you're an Empress does not mean you can go back to being this Queen of Swords. This is giving, like, bitch, don't play with it. Because I'm going to give it to you. Okay? I hope you guys like your reading. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Till next time. Bye.
Bye.